But if you do what we're talking, do it off the baby goes to the heart. You know very well. When you say I do la-ba-da, me too I do la-ba-da, well, it's about the
Hear me, Billy? By our mother, before I die, I'll gather me one trollop, one 4x4 hooker whose thighs are the icy shivers of the Arctic. Oh, of all the impious, inhospitable topographies of the prostitute, I swear by the Almighty's fat Aristotle, I'll gather me one sweet tummy girl with the devil's hamstrings if they're absolute zero. Ah! Oh. And why do you think a horse thighs are always so freezing cold?
For 3 reasons. Firstly, because of the liquids. Now that's the beers and absinthe and applejack brandies they bathe in. You see, it's run all down, it's cooling them off like, but it's keeping them muggy. So it's comparable to the vineyards of us in town. And nextly, because even though they're plenty exposed to the elements and peeping toms, from an anatomical view, you see, Horace femoral parts are akin to her moral temperature. That is relatively shady and murky. Like those diamond mines in Angola with poor Johnny Lyer fell in. God bless his lion soul. And lastly, because the lower limbs of a tried and true harlot are continually fanned by winds from the northern pole, the smock, and also the codpiece.
Ah, downright shivery, all of them. Swell of it.
Hey.
And to the memory of what's his arse, Johnny Holy Liar and the hookers round the world spike their wee cold thighs.
And to poor bloody elephants, Bobby Bloody Diamonds was beheaded by the Reds and Pygmies, lest we forget.
Aye, those Reds and Pygmies are a top down of urban, aren't they? With their wee little Marxist whores. The treasure for foes go won't rob your bottleneck without a machete. What seems to me, bloody elephants, Bobby Bloody Diamonds underestimated them pork barrel mercenaries, or them equatorial whores which claim to give blood for iron ore but take it by proxy.
Aye, but proxy for proxy. Quid pro quo. To the short-shrift hookers worldwide, may they make the short-shrift wives look like the devil's hamstrings. To poor bloody elephants, Bobby Bloody Diamonds, who had lost his cranium in the Belgian Congo. You know, what's his out? Johnny Holy Lion, Holy Flyer, may God bless his Holy Lion, Holy Flying Soul.
And the sisters-in-law make the short-shrift wives, make the short-shrift hookers look like the devil's hamstrings. What says you then, apropos? The married trouble. You get to cash cold arse there, Billy boy.
What's swinging with the old ball and chain is my own business. Harris. Or else you give me the minute. But what gives you? Oh, don't tell me you're a hankering on the matrimonial now. Oh, not the old axe and hammer. Oh, not the old boo and battle axe and old club cunt lane. Oh, you're getting salty and dreaming of feathers from the old Dutch pillow.
Oh, don't fuck yourself if you want some feathers! I was just thinking of the horse and carriage because I ain't dead set on it yet. And else maybe the mumblies from a good stout wife might keep the bacons warm. See how all the others are whiskey rocks blind like.
Aye, but whiskey and blind form a fine equation for a couple of no-string bachelorettes, brother. What? Here's to the 11 kisses if you're game. Lord knows me and Madge done well, spite the infidelities of Midsummer's Last.
To love and kisses. Love, spite, Midsummer's Last. To the sisters-in-law make the short-shrift wives, make the short-shrift hookers look like the devil's hamstrings. To poor bloody elephants, Bobby Bloody Diamonds lost his love in the Belgian Congo. And what's his odds? Johnny Pants on fire. Bless his holy diamond mine and shady diamond lie and greasy arse on a fry pan soul. But there's the rub, Billy boy. The infidelities and the pork pies and such. The see, I'm getting on in years now. A bit fusty, musty, and superannuated for the plates and the dishes. And what really pricks me hard is me wife were to make me a cuckold. And no matter how swilling and plastered and pickled and pissed and whiskey rocks like she were, I'd be but a raspberry in the Uncle Ted's bedchamber. And you know, it's a great year for cuckolds.
Right? It's a great year for cuckolds, damn it indeed. The Calendrix or Julius Caesar would truckle down to Pope Gregory and let the patron saints of cuckoldry in their cheeky place.
Ah, it's enough to make me start raving Pentecostal! And I like cuckolds, all right. Seem like nice fellas to me. I like visiting their houses, but I'd rather be brown bread than one of them. And then, what if she wasn't such a slag after all? But she gave me a blarney beating every fortnight or so. What? With me poor hip? Besides, I hear it's the virtuous ones have the tempers. That's why they keep good vinegar in the cupboards. Ah! Well, if she got bloody with me, I'd go her one better. I'd so bloody and banger bone ashore on chucks and pins and giblets and abdominal parts. I'd so draw and quarter no quarter a Sunday best and feathers to smithereens with the banging I'd give her, that the great devil himself and his hamstrings would come to hell's doorway for our cards and soul.
I cut your pretty face, forget it. You know, you want a warm-hearted hooker, you'll find a wife which make a cold-hearted couple. Or fights like cats and dogs. And dogs eating dogs is how there is anyway. But the pork barrel pygmies and the Marxist head hunters and the dead Caesars, what's eating crow to sit in their red chairs at Rome. But we've got the vine and hops here. What a tight method! This is me battle axe, me brother. This is the season we reside in. This the calendar. The infernal approach. So hit the fuck out of them! To the patron saints all sucking me, made to make the patron saints of Coker Street look like saints and study holes! Ah! The poor bloody elephants, Bobby Bloody Diamonds would lost his training in the Belgian Congo. To the short shrift hookers made to make the short shrift wives look like the devil's hamstrings. And the what's his arse? Johnny, frying pans. May his ever lion's heavenly jewels rest in heavenly grease.
And while we're raising high the roof beams and Holy Ghost, let's not forget about the soul of young McLay the Barleycorn.
Aye, shibs and quills, you know, body young McLay the Barleycorn.
McLay the Barleycorn he did, and biblical like. I swear to Mama I never seen a body so torn apart by pigs as what them friar bastards toss young Mick to them humanivorous beasts. Never in New Aldous no squealer could do that to a bloke. It was always mysterious like Bonnie Mick and them boars. And how do you reckon them failed park farming friars managed to breed them swine so feral and fondly of the sweet flesh of man?
With very little impediment. You see, them pork farming friar bastards weren't the pork farming type at all. But instead they fell peach farming, where like Franciscan monks would live like lousy beggars and take to the grave. And them feral pigs, you know, they just happened accidental like one day into them fell peach farming friar bastards' peach orchards. And what gets peach punch drunk on them fermenting fruit. And now they're so soused and saltish and lit to the gills that they got nothing to save themselves save a human sacrifice. And along comes bonny young McLay the Barleycorn.
Comes bonny young McLay the Barleycorn and lays his bonny long life.
You know, as a human sacrifice to boot.
This is sweet human sacrifice to the peach orchard wars.
And for what?
Oh, I'll tell you for what. I'll tell you for what. For a bunch of lousy, failed peach farming beggar bastards can't keep their swine at bay. Lousy Franciscan right verse fuckers make the pygmy me Reds look like philanthropists. My ships and bloody quills and a toast shot of bourbon. Hear me, Billy? My own mother, if I ever get in a piteous sap beyond a Johnny Liar holy fire, bloody elephants, I'll be bloody Pentecostal. If bonny young Mick laid a barleycorn by second fiddle to Suckabee, or better yet, Friar Tuck. Oh, and we're all just peach orchard boars, aren't we, Billy boy? Snorting and wallowing in the swill and patting slop. All of us. Bonny Mick Barleycorn. Oh, the elements come down on you now like hungering curs. You don't bother to get it whether you're quick or dead. They'll break your bones clean. Hear me, Billy? But if them friars were quick, there'd be no hungering curs nor crazed beasts or curse their mother in the morning. And if them friars came swilling and plastered and pickled and pissed and screaming, Holy Almighty, God save us all in starry hosts, I'd feed them to the mongrels that took the mystery upon him and made him meat. Ow. Ooh. The stars. My legs, brother, my legs and my mumbly hips are getting on in the years now. Give us a swill, buddy. Forget the peaches, brother. Our father may have plowed the earth round with the legs of old Samson, but he lost his legacy. Legs is what I say, brother. Legs. The legs and the sweet hookers round the world spike their wee cold thighs.
You know, I do believe it's your turn to empty the pisser.